Hey everyone, Jay Z here, and it is the 14th of March 2024. Today, as I'm talking about my day again, welcome. Today has been really rough on me, to say the least. To add a little bit of context to the story that I'm about to share, I've had a head injury about 5 years ago, with which left some permanent damage. I've had a severe concussion in my past, and now, due to the damage that it has left on my brain, I had been spending a lot of time inside a dark room with no noise and no lights at all for about a month or three or more, and then I had to live without sound and as less light as possible for another 3-4 months. So in total, I've lost about half a year or a little bit more of my life with this concussion. And today, I had actually quite a shit day, and the reason for that is mostly due to a little thing that we had today, which is experiencing what it's like to possibly have dementia. And you might be thinking, those two things are not connected at all. Well, to explain some things, we were told to put on some headphones, and we got played a soundtrack of about 6 minutes max, maybe. And in those 6 minutes, uh, there were you were supposed to close your eyes and just listen, and there were just loads of different sounds being played, with like memories of the past and the present and all the surrounding sounds and everything. And it brought up quite a bit of trauma from that time in my life, to say the least. Um, I've had to deal with loads of uncontrollable thoughts, loads of pain, loads of noises that my head created. Uh, I was pretty much, well, while I was in that dark room alone, I was going insane. And all those that whole sound fragment made me practically relive that moment yet again. And yeah, it was just a lot really to take in. And at that point, my emotional bucket, to say the least, was full. I think you can understand that as well. After that, we had a class where yeah, how should I put it? Where it was real emotionally driven. There were some very much personal questions being asked, and not necessarily in a good way, more in the way of like, hey, do you feel lonely? Have you experienced pain? Uh, those kinds of questions. And those were like the little last drops that filled the bucket that made it overflow. So I cried a little. It was not full tears flowing down my face. It was softly crying. A crying kind that most people won't notice. You might have some experience with that as well. It is the kind where you drip tears down your cheek, but don't try to make the noises. That you try to keep it silent, only to realize nobody cares anyway at that moment. Nobody's noticing you. It was hurtful. I luckily had about 3, 4 friends that noticed me and they consulted me, but right now I'm still shaken by it, and I am for a normal school day. It is a long school day that I have to do today. It is 7:30 until 5. So it is a long day as well, but I have never felt so mentally drained and so tired, and just everything felt wrong for a load of the day. And as you can see, my hair is a little moist. I didn't go out of the shower. I went to training. I do water polo, and even that couldn't cheer me up. I'm still, yeah, I'm still a little bit shook by it, weirdly enough. And I think a good night's rest would really help. Just as a heads up, it just turned to the 15th of March 2024. It is technically 2 days in one, but I will still describe this Thursday. Um, it was just a lot today, and if you have felt the same way today, I'm here. I'm a listening ear. I try to be there. And if you had a great day, be sure to share it. Spread some joy. Either way, I want to thank you for listening to this today. And I will see you guys in the next day. Hopefully, it will be better. Who knows? But I'll keep you updated. See you tomorrow.